In this video, we're going to talk about why recording your sales call, whether you do Zoom or over the phone, is absolutely mandatory for success. And welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Sivan, and I help people grow profitable sales orgs in solar, selling over the phone and being location independent. And what I want to do in this video though is I want to give you some quick reasons as to why you want to do this. Why do you want to record your calls, right? Why does that even matter? But first of all, I've seen this time and time again. Companies do not take their sales process seriously or their sales training seriously, and they don't record their calls. And so that way they're not able to, learn from their mistakes or even from the calls that they've done better at. And so the first reason why you want to make sure that you record your calls is so that you and your team, if you have a team, can improve a lot faster, because you can watch, you can see, you can learn from other people's mistakes, you can learn from your own mistakes, as opposed to if the call's already gone, 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, you probably wouldn't even remember what you've said during that call. It's impossible to remember a 30 to 45 minute call and everything you've said. And the fact of the matter is that there might not be just one single thing that lost you the sale. It could be a sequence of things that you did wrong, but you wouldn't know that unless you have that recording. And so if you want to improve faster, you want to increase your close rate, you want to record your calls. Second thing is you want to have it for protection. I've said this time and time again, when you run credit, I've heard of horrendous stories of people literally saying, hey, that guy just run my credit without my understanding, and I just had a hard pull on my account, and that's not gonna look great on my report, and I'm gonna be, getting a mortgage soon. So whatever it might have been, they call the cops or they do this, they investigate, and you don't have anything to show for it, just to show that it was actually that they gave you the consent to run their credit. You didn't just take their social security number and you just did a hard pull in their account, because that makes no sense, right? So you don't want to end up in jail, because that's exactly what can happen. So a good reason why you want to record your calls is that you don't end up in a sticky situation where you're having to explain yourself and have no evidence of the fact that, hey, that individual actually gave you their consent. And so that's why I went ahead and ran credit. And the third reason for recording your calls is accountability. If you have a team of people, if you're looking to build a team of people in solar, which is probably why you're watching this video, you want to make sure that you can hold people accountable by going through the calls, listening to the reps' calls, listening to your own phone calls, breaking down the deals, and doing it in a group setting where you do a sales training with a breakdown of the calls. That's a great way to conduct sales training, and so it makes people learn from other people's mistakes and also can hold them accountable. And the fourth reason for recording your calls is you want to be able to show your team perfect wins. What does it even look like to be able to have a perfect sale? What does it look like to be able to handle somebody's objections in the best way possible? Show them. Don't just give them, a mere strategy. Show them how it's done in real life. Show them real life examples, because maybe they've seen a course, maybe they've seen someone else talk about it, but it's way different when they're actually able to see a recording of someone doing it in a real life situation. And that real life experience is honestly invaluable. And being able to show your team and people that you're training perfect wins would absolutely excel everyone's growth in the company. So if you like the content of this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. And if you also enjoy the content of this channel, make sure you give me a sub if you haven't already. So that's it for me today. I'll see you again on the next video.